If you're watching this, then you're probably a visionary founder that likes to get shit done and move lightning fast, right? You like money and money likes you back, and everyone knows that you have these big, bodacious dreams. But somehow there's this one single biggest constraint that is constantly stopping you from reaching multi millions of dollars in annual recurring revenue. And it's something you neglect doing time and time again. It's a constant theme in your life, but you might not be fully aware of it. And before I get into that, let's be completely honest here. With all these amazing qualities, you have a bit of a dark side. What comes with all this speed and charisma is messiness and chaos. You're pretty impatient, and technical execution isn't exactly your strength. Because if you're like most of the founders I've helped over the last 13 odd years, then you've definitely been experiencing these negative symptoms. Top line revenue is stagnating, cash flow is unpredictable, and you've been churning through employees, constantly hiring, firing, and retraining. You've even tried hiring an assistant or an ops guy, but things are still chaotic to say the least. What you really want is to just spend more time doing the things you're naturally good at: sales, marketing, branding, raising capital, schmoozing, playing golf, having fun, be a boss CEO, and make money and do whatever you want, right? I mean, who could blame you? So, what is stopping you? You've gotten this far. I mean, it's been a bit of a hectic journey, but there is clearly potential. So, what is stopping you from materializing your audacious dreams? I know exactly what it is. It's operations. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Oh, geez, Jody, day to day management stuff is such a freaking buzzkill. Exactly. That's the sign. Because as the founder, your job isn't to do the work, it's to make sure the work works. You see, it's the menial day to day management stuff that is getting in the way of scaling your business, technically and emotionally, because you're so drained by it. Think about it. What is truly needed in your business right now are systems that will build a solid foundation of structure, rhythm, and clarity so that your vision can finally come to life. Systems are the answer to materializing your big dreams into this physical reality. What are the systems I'm talking about? Systems for sales, hiring, training, content, fulfillment, customer service, systems for everything that makes the business grow. It's implementing these boring but vital operational processes that will allow your business to not only scale, but to remove yourself from all these non revenue generating activities you hate doing anyway. In case you didn't know, my name is Jody. I've led operations from small distributed teams all the way to running a portfolio of companies at the same time. I've built systems from scratch and seen firsthand how the right ops architecture multiplies performance and ultimately increases top and bottom line margins. And let me prove it to you. I'm going to streamline your business operations in a done for you hands off way so you can step out of day to day management, go back to driving the business from above at the vision level rather than in the weeds dealing with daily management crap. Just like I did for this interior design company, I restructured their entire operations. I rebuilt their interior design workflow, which is now being used as an industry standard design process across the country. This allowed the company to reduce redundancy errors to 0% while increasing their deliverable output per employee by 3x. This is the physical copy of their rewired workflow, which I built. This is the reason why the business runs smoother and makes more money. Okay, let's talk about my own food trading business, Siberian Kiwi, which has been literally growing profitably on autopilot for the last 7 years straight. I literally spend only 2 hours a week on this business, and it's been sending me cash every month consistently while achieving a compound annual growth rate of 55%. Okay, true. Importing food isn't exactly rocket science, but nonetheless, it's not physically possible to achieve that level of financial performance and operational excellence without having unbelievably tight systems. Think about it. I've also helped these 50 plus companies with their operations. All of these entities come from different industries, but they all have the same operational problems. From digital agencies, SaaS, e-com, retail, and even manufacturing, it's all the same ops related issues. I've already proven that with the right systems and processes, you can transform a business from one where the business is running like shit to not only running smoothly, but is profitable, consistently cash flow positive, all while the founder gets to do more of what they want. This is basically the dream scenario. So, if you're tired of feeling stuck, if you've had enough of wasting your time and can't stand spending another day struggling to run your ops the way that you're currently doing it, then you need to see this because what I'm about to share with you is a culmination of literally more than a decade of fixing broken ops. It's called the Workflow Rewire. The Workflow Rewire is a surgical rewiring of your business's day to day processes. It's a done for you service where I come in and work with your core team to fix your broken processes for you. I want to be crystal clear. This is not a course, it's not a group coaching call, and it's not a framework you buy never to be implemented. And the best part is that you don't need to change and learn to be something you're not. I'm referring to you trying to become a technical founder. I do that stuff. I work alongside your team and rewire your broken processes directly, one workflow at a time. It's like having the best parts of hiring a chief operating officer minus the hire. The way to fix consistently broken processes long term is to re engineer the workflows. Makes sense, right? Okay, here's our simple 4 step process: discover, draft, design, and deliver. First, the rewire starts with an audit. In the audit, I will discover the congestion in your business operations. I'll need access to your team and I'll be asking a bunch of questions to uncover exactly what is the root cause of the bottlenecks. Once I know which processes are broken, I'll provide a list of all the workflows I can recommend your business needs to be rewired. You can see here that the menu is organized by level of complexity, low, medium, high, along with the corresponding departments. For example, I could tune up your hiring process, your customer onboarding process, your invoicing process, your customer support process, or even more advanced workflows like fulfillment. So, once we agree on which workflows we're going to rewire, I get started on the real work. First, I draft the current workflow as it stands. This will give me a clear picture of all the intricate details and nuances of each process as it stands today. Then I research and design a more optimized version. For example, this is a sales onboarding process from a previous client. You can see here on the left, this was their original way of doing things. On the right is after we rewired it. You can see with the naked eye that our workflow is shorter and straighter because we simplified the conditional logic. It's custom work. Okay. I might replace a tool, I might use Zapier automation. It really depends. After rigorous testing, we are ready to deploy the new system. We assist with the setup and provide the necessary training so that your team can wean off the old way of doing things and onto the new. We rinse and repeat until all agreed upon workflows have been delivered. I'll be working with your team throughout the entire journey to ensure things are running smoothly. After some time, your operations will feel smoother and lighter, and because of that, you'll have more capacity, able to take on more customers, and as a result, your business will become the business you've always envisioned. That's not a sales hook. These systems have proven to work great for folks who are having issues with, for example, stagnating revenue. This directly impacts top line revenue performance because we could build a workflow that, let's say, shortens the sales cycle, streamlines the customer onboarding process, or we could build a custom retargeting system to increase the customer repurchase rate. So, if it's truly important that you need your business to make money and to work like a well oiled machine, then what could be more important than to book a call with me? And here's how I know you'll make the right decision. You were smart enough to capitalize on the opportunity by starting the business in the first place, right? You were smart enough to get the business to where it is today. You're smart enough to get help when you need to reach the next level. And that's why I know you're smart enough to see the opportunity in the workflow rewire working smoothly in your business. You recognize that you can't do this alone. And that's what I'm saying. You don't have to. That's why I'm here. You see the value in the right processes and systems in place. And you understand why this is the perfect time to just deal with this op stuff once and for all. So the question remains: will you let me sort it out for you, or will you just continue the madness as it is? I'll let you decide. If this message resonates with you, click the orange button below to book a call.